Let's get some asses in here. Casey, I see your offer. I will be. What's up, Swish? All right, Co's in. What's up, Snakes? And there's Aiden. Aiden, did you hear back yet? Aiden, did you hear anything yet? Okay, what else do I need pulled up here? I need. Excuse me. I'm fighting a cold. I've been slamming this emergency for a couple days. All right, cool, perfect. Just copy me. Beautiful. It's the outside of my ear that's itching. I'm not putting my finger in my ear. It would be that gross. Sorry. Feel compelled to tell you that for some reason. There's Raider. He's up next. Raider XGC. All right, see, what am I missing here? I need random.org and I need Excel. Dinner ran a little long. I can't complain because I'm not the one that made it. So, if you're like me and you never cook, there's not a whole lot you can say. Get this built, and then we'll kind of give you the rundown on what's going on tonight. So let me go ahead and build this first baseball breakout. What's up, BPI Mental? B Pimental. What's up, Dan? Starting off with baseball the way God intended. Dano. Let's see, what break was it? That was MBB 1166, I want to say. Yep, round 4. Plus, it gives everybody a chance to roll in. Oh, Robert Birmingham's back. And I think that's Mike Prescott. Get it shipped. Pretty sure that's Mr. Prescott. All right, I got an offer in for the Blue Jackets. The legend Frank King is in this. Of course, Mark Casada swinging the hammer. Chef's in this. I haven't seen the other Mike Smith. I think he's from New Jersey. I haven't seen him in a while, unless that's him. This is Bowman's Best Mixer number 4. What's up, Terrence? All right, Predators are gone. At least they will be in a second. Did somebody already take the Preds? Oh, it's the Jackets. My bad. That was weird. So where's that leave us on the PYT? Looks like 2 teams. Hurricanes and Kings. Kings are always left. I'll do 20 on the Hurricanes and 30 on the Kings. All right, so what's up, West Coast Treasure Trove? So obviously I ripped during the day yesterday, and then we went to the comedy club here in town, and Frank Caliendo and some other guys were here. So I was pretty pumped to see that. Tickets were cheap. We were like right there up front. But earlier in the week, I had tagged Frank and asked, yep, we'll rip the hockey. Earlier in the week, I had tagged Frank and asked him if he'd be down for like a quick interview while I was in town. And he messaged me back in my DMs, said, hey, it's cool, either before or after. I really don't know what's going on yet. I'm bringing people with me. So I'm not 100% sure. It depends on the venue, what time we get into town, all that stuff. But he was down. And then later in the day, he realized some guys from his crew, because, all the guys that opened for him and stuff, they travel together. They had to get back down to Indy 2 hours, 2.5, depending on what part of Indy, and be on for radio like first thing in the morning. So he didn't want to kind of screw them over. So he said, you can come on back. I'll get him to take you back, and we can say hi and get a quick picture and stuff and chat for a minute. So I did that. He was super nice. He said, where's your wife at? I said, she was headed out to the car. He goes, well, go get her. And so she came back and met him too. But the show was great, start to finish. The other guys, Patrick Keene, Willie Griswold, which is, if you follow Bob and Tom's show, is Tom Griswold's son, and another gentleman by the name of Al Jackson. But it was a good time. Took a picture with me, and I sent them on their way with some football cards. He's a Cardinals fan, so I got rid of some of my actual size Kyler Murray's. And I said, hey, let me know what you hit in the Prism Blasters. So that was kind of cool. But anyway, so here we are tonight. I got a couple things I can rip. At 8 o'clock, he was super nice. The impressions were spot on. People laughed their ass off the whole time. And the other guys were great as well. So I'm going to be done at 8 because we're raiding into the debut of Raider XGC, who you just saw there a minute ago. He's going to do some stack auctions. And if you click his live stream tab, his little thumbnail there on the main page, he's got some stuff you can go ahead and pre-bid on. And he's got some buy it now items in there too. So he'll be on from 8 to 9. And then at 9, it's Batflip Hank, Batflip Breaks. He's got a 2 hobby box Heritage High number, bid your team, and you can bid on those teams in the MBB baseball team districts. Not you, Frank. Although you are a cool guy too. So bidding will end here pretty soon, so you may want to jump in there. Last we looked, he had 12 teams still under $5. So there's some opportunities to steal some teams. Go take a look, support him. He's been pretty good and pretty consistent for us. But those are the baseball team districts. If you can't find them, let me know. But it's usually just district.net/MBB and then the name of the team. Just like Yankees, not New York Yankees. So district.net/MBB Cubs would be the Cubs one. But there's a link floating around that takes you to all 30 auctions. And that's at 9 o'clock. And then tomorrow at 8 a.m. is Ninja Squirrel Coffee and Cards. So bring your cup of Joe. And then I think at 8 p.m. tomorrow is Zebra. And then Saturday, we got a solid lineup from 6 to midnight. You will literally be 6 to midnight when you see some of the cards up for sale on Saturday. And then Sunday, it's back to Zebra. I'm considering going on tomorrow like noonish, 1 maybe. So what I've got sitting here is I've got the Leaf Metal Hockey that just came in. I've got the other inner case of this Upper Deck SPX PYT. I still have some Bowman Chrome U basketball hobby. I grabbed some Select baseball, 4 hobby boxes of Select baseball. It's 2 autos. It was cheap. Figured something we could do. And then I still got plenty of Topps and Panini football. We can do some mixers with the Leaf or whatever. So I might be on for a couple hours tomorrow too. So during the day. So let's go ahead and get this baseball break going. I've got 12 left in this $15 mixer on the stage. And then we might actually have, what I say, the Hurricanes. We need to close the Hurricanes, and then the Hockey PYT is closed. Yeah, if there's time, I'll do some Leaf personals. I was thinking 125. I didn't include shipping, so it'd probably be 130 shipped, 125 stacked. Yeah, and I've got the card show Saturday too. And then Saturday I've got an early dinner for the corporate sponsors of the Comets, and then I've got the Comet Saturday night too. All right, so hockey's closed. Hockey is closed. Bowman was offered to me today, so we've got plenty of Bowman coming. So have no fear. We will be your home for Bowman, hopefully. So I'm pumped about that. And then baseball stuff's been tougher to get. A couple of my local sources have been really low and out of stock. I get what I can there. I'll check the card show, obviously, for some wax. But in the last 2 weeks, I've ordered from GTS, DA, Blowout, anywhere I can dig up wax. So you've even got some people offering me some personal sealed wax they've been sitting on too. So we're trying to keep the baseball going. And then I think Tribute shipped. I'm hoping tomorrow morning. Did I put Tribute on here on my list of stuff to do? Yep. So I'm hoping tomorrow morning to have the Tribute PYTs posted. And then we've got Star Wars Masterworks coming. And there's something else coming too. Can't remember what it was. All right, so let's get this first baseball break going. Again, so be sure to stick around at 8 o'clock to support Raider XGC's debut. Pretty nice guy. And then at 9, Batflip Hank with his 2 Hobby Box Heritage High number. And if you need to leave and go bid, by all means. Again, he still had a dozen teams $5 or less, so or under $5. So sneak some bids in there. Snipe them if you can. REHVVB. It's been nice while things have been slower to get out of the house and actually have a life. Because I spend a lot of hours on this. Not because I'm forced to, but because it's the only way I know how to do things. And if I'm home and there's nothing going on, I'm down here in the lab working. So it's nice to kind of force myself into those situations where I get the hell out and not sit at this desk or over a table full of cards or whatever. There's always a guilt factor where if there's something I could be doing to make things better here, I feel guilty that I'm out enjoying personal time. But I'm trying to get over that for my own sanity and for the benefit of my family too. So CVV AMC. I booked my Fanatics Fest trip. We're only going to go for 1 day, and then we're going to catch a Yankee game, and then I'm going to go home, and then bought my national VIP ticket finally. And then I think that Wednesday we're going up to Milwaukee, so I can knock that Miller Park. I think it's still called Miller Park. Knock Miller Park off my list. So trades are open. This is a 21 Finest, a 22 Chrome Update Hobby, and a 23 Bowman's Best, 6 autos at least. Trades are open. Yeah, I could sit around and go, oh, it's slow, it's slow, it's slow. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to get some freaking time in. And it's tough, especially when you work from home, because it's so easy to just stay down here all day. And if you guys wonder, look what time you see my first tweet in the morning or my first post in Discord, and then see when you see my last and see how many you see in the middle of the night to kind of give you an idea. Trades are open. I'll update the ticker now. And again, not because anybody's forcing me. I just feel, that's the only way I know. It's the only way I know. I would never let this thing fail because I wasn't willing to put in the work. I just messed the ticker up, so hang on. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Trades are open. I don't know if Kristen's here or not. Kristen sent me a nice little care package a couple days ago, too. That was thoughtful of her. Yankees hoodie and a Ken Griffey Jr. hoodie. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that Friday in New York during Fanatics Fest, we're going to go to the Yankees and Orioles. All right, ticker's updated too. Change the name of what, Dan? Dan, are you coming to the show Saturday? Oh, American Family Field? Oh, because I said Miller Park. What about Dan Kavanaugh? Are you coming? We've got 2 tables. Oh, something fell. I don't know what it is. Soccer? Okay. So yeah, tribute PYTs sometime in the morning. I'll have those posted. They'll be available first for Break Club token holders and MBB Plus subscribers. So if you were thinking about not renewing your subscription or on the fence about getting a subscription, those guys will have the first crack at tribute tomorrow. Dan, I'd say to be safe, maybe 9:30. I mean, we don't have a ton of room. Dagger can kind of tell you. He's got a display case he's bringing too. So the show hours are 10 to 3, but I mean, honestly, people are in that place crawling around at 9 o'clock. What's up, Rob? Does everybody know who they have? Nope, I didn't turn the ticker on. There it is. 12 left in the celebration mixer. That's a 23 Chrome Update Hobby and 2 boxes of the Series 1 celebrations. And if there's time, we'll get into some other stuff, but we're going to be cutting it close. I don't want to make the new guy late his first day, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know how long it takes to rip 10 boxes of SPX hockey either. It's 24 cards in a box. I think it might be 6 packs. And tomorrow we'll rip some of that Select Baseball too. I know it's Panini product, but 2 autos per box. It was cheap. There'll still be some cool cards in it. What's up, Goat? So Goat is part of that Saturday lineup. 6 to 8, it's 2 of our Monday Madness sellers on a Saturday. I think it's Cara and Brian Shaw. And then at 8, it's 606 Discount Mark. And then at 10, it's the Goat, Eloy. And then tomorrow morning, Ninja Squirrel, Coffee and Cards. MBB After Dark. No relation to Emmanuel After Dark. Or Emmanuel in Space. Happy Thursday, filthy animals. Trades are closed. Bogsy, Torkelson, Purple Nurple. Tigers, Stephen Holm. Stephen Kwan. Guards are Frank King, the legend Frank King, not just regular average Joe insurance salesman Frank. There's a Bobby Witt for you. Royals are Mark Casada at the bottom. So for next week, Tribute, we're going to do full case PYTs, and then I'm going to do some randoms. And to take the sting out of the randoms, I'm going to do a mixer, Tribute and Stadium Club Compact. There's a Duran. Tribute, Stadium Club Compact as a mixer to kind of make sure everybody ends up with something. Wander, that's for Mitch Barnes PC. Ethan Roberts, friend of the group. Abrams. Even after all this time, Mitch is like, I want all the Wanders I can get. He kind of did like I did with Trout before the pandemic and cleared out ComC and eBay and yeah. Paying 125% of comps. Ramos. Yeah, I just thought it would take the sting out a little bit. Look at that. You popped an auto when it wasn't guaranteed. That's a great start. Cooper Hummel, D-backs for Mark Casada. Mark said it's better than a kick in the nuts with a golf shoe. Is how he described that card. Yeah, so because Tribute's got a little bit of risk to it. We should be fairly cheap, but yeah, if you don't hit, you don't hit. So I'm hoping to take some of the burn out of it for you. There's a Julio All-Star game. Mariners are Mitch Barnes. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Torkelson. Lodolo. Fisk. Lot of wear and tear and damage on the Band-Aid today. Every day it's a fresh Band-Aid, but at this point in the day, you pretty much document my activities today based on it. If you look real close, you can see the tartar sauce from a McDonald's filet fish today. Mitch, and you are coming to the show or no? We can hide your purse underneath the table. I love Mitch Barnes. I wish I could have 5 more. Finest. That's fine. What's up, Doug Martin? I got your mail day today. That was cards for the kids, wasn't it? I have not cracked it open, so I've still got one sitting here from Monday. Yeah, cool. I'll be sure to shout you out when I get to it. Takes me a while to get to my mail. Oh, yeah, the soccer. Perfect. So if you guys don't want to close your stacks this week, that's totally fine because Tribute will close it next week. I think on the Tribute randoms, I'm going to include shipping in those as well. So you should have tons of options to close stacks. Soccer Santa. So at 8, we'll rate into Raider XGC. So time permitting, guys, we'll rip that baseball break on the stage after hockey. Time permitting. I don't want to make Raider late. I just realized I don't even know Raider's first name. Ruiz, Lewis, Trout. Excuse me. Orange chicken was tonight's dinner trivia. If you guys, we used to track that here. And Nole Paredes, Astros. That's for Mike Smith, the chef. Spencer Howard, the Duck. Boom! There's a guy that opens up cards. Casey Mize, Bohm. Did you guys see Kirilloff's selling real estate in Florida now? Mountcastle. Varsho to 199. Madrigal. Madrigal might be right behind him. Soto Refractor. Ramirez. Mountcastle. Santiago Espinal, Blue Jays, for Dan Cermak. Marquez at 250. That'd be funny. Just everybody start sending him wanders. Patino. Javi Baez. That card just struck out. Dahlbeck. Cronenworth. Bart. Mountcastle to 199, rookie. Orioles. Casey Mitchell. And I know what happened. Being out in that cold air Sunday got the best of me because that was so bad. Nutter left me out there to freeze. He did bring me a cocoa, though. So we'll rip hockey, and then assuming there's time, which there should be, we'll come back to that baseball mixer. We can get those last 12 closed. If offers are on, you guys can send me an offer for $14 if you want a buck off of that. I'm pretty sure they're on. Actually, they're not. I'm just going to change it. There you go. It's $14 now. Bowman's best. So we can also do a cheap Bowman Chrome U basketball hobby random tomorrow. Excuse me on the sniffing, man. Hey, go. We were waiting on you. What's up, CJ? Yeah, we stopped completely. I'm like, let's just give him a chance to come back. Get to see Goat in Chicago. That's going to be fun. Always a good time. Nobody wants that baseball break at 14? Losing my touch. I know the celebration's not too exciting. I think I'm going to get me a new Yankees jersey, too, for the game. My first time back to Yankee Stadium since 2010 with my first wife. That's how long ago it was. And she made the trip terrible. I'll spare you the details later, but... Good luck. Drew Jones masterpieces. Jordan Walker, Mervis, Bichette. Bichette's to 299. Jays we said were Cermak. Nick Morabito, Mets. I think we pulled him in the other box. That's for Mark Casada. Corbin Carroll refractor. Julian. Victor Medeiros. Nobody cares. Adley. Langford. Gonzalez. J-Ram. Gunner. Julian. Twins. That's for Robert Birmingham. Welcome back, Robert. Robert Birmingham. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Yeah, my wife didn't have any idea who Frank Caliendo was. And she had a blast. She was laughing the whole time. Holiday. There is a Volpe, shellacked. Peraza, Gorman, Tovar, Max Clark refractor, Churio, James Outman. Dodgers for Ryan, hungry like the wolf. Cabrera, Vargas, mini diamonds. Corbin Carroll, Jordan Alvarez to 99, Strohs for Mike Smith, the chef. Machado refractor, Grissom, Ohapi, Holiday, Ethan Salas, Jacob Face Melton, Astros again. This is not my favorite box of Bowman's Best. Drew Jones, shellacked, and a Votto refractor. What's up, Joe McGee? How are you, sir? Yeah, so I'm shooting for noon or 1 tomorrow. And I'll get some new stuff built. They're all going to laugh at you. So, Joe, I'm thinking some personals. I should be at like 125 for a personal. Stacked, 130 shipped. And then I think I'm going to do some mixers. We've still got the other half of the Upper Deck SPX. The 10-box inner case, the other one. I still have some Premier. It's kind of up to you guys. If you guys convince me that you want another 10-box PYT on the SPX, we'll do that. And we can just do a hit draft, or we can do personals or whatever with the Leaf. Or I can mix it with, I've got a couple Premier. I got a Parkhurst, which doesn't help us. And then I've got a Skybox Metal. Or we can do, like I said, mixers with the other 10 SPX inner case if you want. Yeah, Ninja Squirrel will be on at 8 for coffee and cards tomorrow morning. That's kind of turned into a thing. Yeah, you hockey guys, tell me if you want another 10-box PYT. I think I might be able to get some more SPX too. If I can, that solves that problem. We would just run another PYT. I mean, this filled pretty fast, but you always get those last dozen teams that kind of stall out. I guess that's true with any PYT, though. Eric says he would take one. Joe would try for the Flyers. And then on the Leaf, I thought about maybe if we do a random, if it's got one box in it, say the top 3 in the random, get one of the Leaf autos because there's 3 autos in a box. That way we don't have to worry about, well, what team does it belong to and all that kind of controversy. Or we just give them to the top 3 in the random maybe. Something to think about. Let me know what your thoughts are. What's up, Matt? AKA Stevie Hot Dogs. So this PYT will close your stack. Just so you know. This will close your stack. You can still opt to hold. I would just put you on the shelf for paid holds, which means when I do that, that hold, that's good until I ship your cards. So if you're in a PYT, say you're in this and you only hit like one card and you're like, I'm not too worried about it. I just bought that team just to help out or whatever. I will put you on the paid holds if you hold on the shipping notes. And then next week, say like you're in a couple randoms, a bunch of stack breaks or whatever, your shipping's still paid for. You don't have to pay for next week as well, if that makes sense. I'm not going to double dip you for shipping. There's a shelf assigned specifically for paid holds. All right, I think I told you guys this before. I always hold the Sabres, at least one of them, if Aaron Strew wants them. Hey, can someone tag Aaron Strew for me? Unless he's here. Oh, cool. Sorry, buddy. Aaron is our official PYT whisperer. And then we got Furtman working on tribute. All right, here we go. That's right. I forgot he didn't have a Willie. He's got one, but it's not regulation. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. So you've got the master case, and there's two inner cases inside it, two 10-box inner cases. Not to be confused with movie Inner Space. I'm doing pretty decent, thank you. Stitches come out Monday morning. I'm going to try to get this baseball break filled. All right, let's do this. I'm not going to do my little pre-sort thing so we can be good on time. So, box one. What's up, S. Jackman 255149? If that's your real name. You guys remember Night at the Museum? What's a Hugh Jackman? Who are you? I'm Hugh Jackman. What's a Hugh Jackman? All right, box one. We're going to start you off with Will Smith. Sharks. That's for Rich. Kane. Hollowed Hardware. Hart Trophy. I think that's one per box on the Hollow View. McCann. These are badass cards. White Johnson Hollow View FX. Clear cut. It's pretty cool. McAvoy. Brendan Bryson. Superscript rookie. Vegas. That's for Carl. Yeah, they're nice looking cards. So they're thin. They're thin. Ostachuk. There's another clear cut. That's Seamus Casey. Hudson. Graham Clark. That's to 199. Finite. Gold. To 199. Devils. For Carl. Carl. Kaprizov. Patrick Kane game film. That's freaking sweet. Try to get the reflection there. Get my thumb out of the shot, but that is cool. Wings. Da-da-da, da-da-da. That's for Eric Hayes. Pierre Doobie. Josh Doan. Morgan Riley, Leafs. Gold. That's gold. So what's that mean on the rarity? There's Will Smith, Bound for Glory. Eklund. That was just one box. So there's a silver. Silver. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Everyone wishes. The don't is to $5.99. For silver and gold. How do you measure its worth? Just by the pleasure it brings here on earth. Too early for Christmas music? Box 2. I agree. The one radio station I like to listen to, FM station, before Thanksgiving, I think they take 2 months off, and they just put it on Christmas autopilot. Pisses me off so bad. What, Steve? Second half of box 1. What about it, Steve-O? This is the start of box 2. All right, this recap's going to be a little clunky because there's a lot of cool stuff. So, this is box 2 right here. Here we go. Pasternak, silver. There's another Will Smith. Finite, Hollowview, or just Hollowview FX. Tippett. Dobes, silver. Bound for Glory, Laffy. I was hoping I'd get trolled tonight. Thomas Novak, Predators. That's for Casey. You can tell your buddies, Steve, that you got me tonight. You were all over me. Perfect for Vitriol Thursday. Yes, Carl, please. Please and thank you. Yeah, they're not going anywhere tomorrow anyhow, so. Matt Rempe, gold. Rangers. That's for B. Fred. Thank you, buddy. Then do you guys want another PYT? And then I can see if I can get some more to mix with the Leaf Metal Hockey. Excellence Redefined. So we'll go left side on that, which is Hedman Lightning. Hedman Lightning. We'll go left side. Del Mastro. McLean to $9.99. John McLean. Islanders. Islanders are Kristen, too. I forgot. Islanders are Kristen. Hey, somebody want to tag Kristen for me? Yeah, nobody's going to buy it, Steve. We could get it. Nobody will buy it. Bork, $3.99. Stars. Matty Chuck. Capitals at $3.99. Ovechkin. That's for Swish. Oh, thanks, Mike. See how easy that was, Steve? Wow. Jack Hughes. Tippett Silver. Thompson, Hollow View. Yeah, this is going to fall under different criteria on the recap because there's so much that I would cover. I mean, do you want me to just go ahead and post PYT 2 now? This is box 3. I need to move a little faster. And then I'll just figure out, I'll put it on my list. More SPX. What's up, John Key? Okay, worst case scenario, at the end of this break, I will post PYT2. Let me get some of these boxes knocked out. I definitely don't want to rush through it either, but there is a Rempe Silver. Kachuk, Bound for Glory. Carlson Silver. Wallstedt, Hollow View. Those are pretty cool too. Stutzel. Doan. Hollow View, Mike Ritchie. Bronze. I'm guessing bronze isn't super cool. Sedair. Gold. Brock Bozer. Game film. I love the game films. Ovechkin. Maverick Bork. Konechny to $9.99. I'll recheck all the backs too, and Carl's getting me a list too on odds on stuff. So Malo, Canadiens. Aho, Silver. Colin Graff, Sharks to $9.99 finite. Zibanejad, Silver. Marchand, Bozer. Yep. Plenty of it. You won't need to go anywhere else. Hobby, Jumbo, and Breaker Delight. Brandon will have some too. Are you guys cool with no recap? It'll save us a little bit of time. Can we do no recap? Especially if you want me to post that other break. There's your first Mitchkov. Flyers. That's for Scooney. Bo Horvat, Radiance to 100. Radiance. 100 for Kristen. Nutstanov. Silver. There's a Michkov. Hollow View FX clear cut for Scooney. There's a Morelli Gold, Vegas. Thomas Harley. Luke Hughes. Kopitar to $9.99. Kucherov Silver, Quinn Hughes. Kopitar Silver, Suzuki. JT Comfer, Wings, Superscripts. Wings should be Sir Eric Hayes. So that's 3 autos in 4 boxes. Is it not guaranteed an auto? I guess that means not guaranteed, huh? You know, guys, in life, there's no guarantees. Adam Fox, Thompson, Ovechkin to $3.99, finite, silver. Marchand. These are nice-looking cards. Box 5. What's up, Abby? I'm going to stop right here because I don't want to bury it. There's a Celebrini. That's for Rich Leonard. We pulled a hollowed hardware in the first box. Here's Brandon. All right, I will put. I really don't have. There, if you guys need some supplies. For subscribers. There's a supply bundle. Yeah, we hit one of those. First box, I believe. End of this break, I will post PYT2, okay? So if you want a shot at your team in round 2. And then tomorrow, I'll hit up the LCS for more SPX to go with the Leaf Metal. I just pulled one. Hudson. Silver. Right there, Steve. McCarr. Draisaitl. Kemp. Connor Bedard. Game film. Blackhawks for Jared. Not really, Brandon. I don't think so. There's a Rantanen, gold, Caulfield, Joshua, Kachuk, silver to $3.99, Crozier, Beniers to $9.99, Pasternak to $3.99, Hollow View, Barzal silver, Ovechkin and Panarin. That'll go left side like we did the other one. So Capitals. Box 6. So round 2 can rip tomorrow if you guys can close it out. That's a pretty tall order. But yeah, if you can get it closed, it'll rip. I mean, this one filled in, what, a day and a half? Was it even that long? It had maybe 36 hours. When did I take this live, Carl? You remember? This is box 6. Baines Silver. Bedard, Bound for Glory. Letang Gold. Game Film Boldy. Lambert. Kuznetsov, $3.99. Crosby Silver. Othman. Jack Hughes Silver. Doan. Colangelo. Logan Mallow, Canadiens to $1.99. It almost looks like a sticker, but it says hard signed. The box says hard signed. That's Rich Leonard. Rempe to $9.99. Nazar. Cameron Crotty. Grand Finale, numbered 5 of 50. Arizona/Utah, Brandon Rabin. Grand Finale. Real nice, Clark. Box 7. Hell, I might just ask for another case if it's available. These were pretty cheap. Hopefully you saw that reflected in the PYT. We got a pretty good deal. So when I post it, let's burn it down and we'll rip it tomorrow morning. Or noon or 1, whatever. Yeah, they're good-looking cards. Like I said, they're a little on the thin side, but I haven't seen a bunch of corner issues or edge stuff. So, yeah, I'm kind of in a crunch for time, Brandon. I'll see if I can go through and find the Bruins. Silver. There's a Celebrini. I don't have a lot of this stuff top-loaded either. I kind of don't want to mess through it, but there's a Swayman. Yossi. Gold. Yeah, if not, I can, once they're sorted, I can get you a picture too. Bedard and McKinnon, that'll go left side. So Bedard. Yeah, I can maybe get you something, a pick tomorrow or something. Jack St. Ivany, Pens to $5.99, finite, bronze. Pens are Richard Sabanya, Montauk. Kadri, silver. Marner. There's a Bedard. Oh, okay. Maverick Bork, yeah. We pulled at least one of the rookie cards. My bad. Why was I thinking frickin' Ray Bork? My bad. Lindstrom to 10. All-time Hollow View. Gold auto for Eric. Yeah, there was at least one Maverick. But I don't think it was anything exciting. So in 7 boxes, that's 2, 3. We got 5 autos in 7 boxes. Matthews to $9.99. Mark Stone gold to 50. Grand finale. That's a grand finale. Carl will send me a list, and I'll check all the backs and all that stuff too. All right, so 5 out of 7 autos. Here's box 8. Then I'll list PYT 2. That'll only take me a minute or two. When you see the Discord alert for it live, don't jump in there because there's a glitch. When I duplicate it, it'll post it as a published break, even though I'm not done. So you may see a Discord alert. On randoms, it shows like a quantity of 1. Don't jump on that because I got to go through and then edit it real quick, which is annoying as hell, but whatever. They're working on it. They know I'm irritated by it. Ooh, I'm starting to feel my stitches a little bit. Raider XGC, are you here? Villalta, silver. Faber. Thanks, Goat. Kyle Connor. Villalta, gold. Crosby. Bronze, finite. Suzuki, $5.99. You run out of time on the Barkov. Lekaramaki to 25. Silver Spectrum. Yeah, it's starting to hurt me a little bit. Robertson. Chuck Silver. Bryson. Zellweger. Rick Nash. All-time Hollow View, bronze. Jackets. That's for Eric Martin. Hey, Kristen. Mukmadalan. McKinnon. The $3.99 silver. Zegras. Stankoven. McGroarty, $3.99 pens, Hollow View. These are freaking nice cards. I love these too, clear cut. There's a little stank for you, Crosby. Box 9. It's stinging a little bit. I must have hit it or something. Yeah, these are pretty cool. Really, really like them. How do you know Rich did it, Kristen? That's a silver. Lambert, he's one of the Tri-Lambs. Brock Nelson gold, Islanders for Crustacean. Bouchard, Oilers. Lilleberg. Pasternak to $5.99 bronze. Carlson silver. Barkov and Jack Hughes. That'll go left side, so Barkov. Malkin silver. Pedersen. Marshall Rafai to 25 Leafs. That's for Emart. Oh, yeah. I mentioned you, and I crossed it out on my sheet. Brock Nelson. I fixed it on my sheet. $9.99. Kraken. That's for Eloy. That was Morrison. There's a Stank to $1.99. Oh, that's how you knew. Because I didn't change the ticker. Yeah, you got me on that one. I forgot until after I printed it. It said Islanders. Yeah, I know. It's an easy tell, isn't it? Box 10. And then I will post round 2. I'm worried this baseball break's not going to get in. I don't want to make Raider late. It's a little base heavy. That's probably a good 15 minutes. I don't know. It's his debut. I don't want to make him 15 minutes late. You guys will have to just be pissed at me. Yeah. Ivany to silver. There's a Celebrini. Clear cut hollow view. FX. Actually, technically, yeah, I can see through it. Yeah, I can see clearly now. Another Celebrini. Yeah, actually, I'm starting to feel it a little bit too. Eklund silver. There's a Bork. Bork from Orc for Brandon. Beniers. Gauthier. Rookie holograms. It's the first time we've seen that, so that's got to be like a case hit. Ducks. That is for Rich. Bichelle. Gold. There's a Wyatt Johnston. Here comes some stars. McLean. Kyle McLean again. $5.99 bronze. Rempe. Kuznetsov. $9.99 Flames. Dobson. Hedman silver. Kopitar. Game film. The game film is badass. You imagine a baseball one like that? Ettinger. Dobes. Ostapchuk to 100 Radiance. Senators. Jason Barr helped us close too. What's up, Brunchy? All right, let me build PYT2 real quick. Stand by. Stand by your man. Remember what I said, when you see the Discord alert, don't jump all over it. What break was that? So the next one would be 1174, right? Yes. Yes. Pitter pat, pitter pat. 174. Aaron, are you taking the sabers? Do I need to try to save you the sabers, or you just want to grab them? Oh, hi, Gavin. All right, I'm just going to count on Aaron getting the sabers. So, all right, should be live. Let me pull it over. Someone tag Strew for me. There it is. Flyers gone. Sharks gone. Kraken gone. Blackhawks gone. Stars gone. Coyotes gone. Caps gone. Avs gone. Blues gone. Pens gone. I see a lot of guys got their PC. Maybe I should have pulled the sabers for Aaron. Oh, nice one, Brendan. Yeah. Get John in here. All right, let me see if Raider is. He is. So when you guys are ready, we're going to raid over there. And then don't forget Batflip. His auctions are ending this hour. His high number 2 hobby box PYTs. You got to bid in the team districts. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and start the raid.